It's been a strange existence for Russian development team Ice-Pick-Large. Founded in 2002, they released their first game, Pathologic, to the world in 2005, winning an award for most non-standard game the same year, an award they'd win again with their next release. Pathologic itself is a survival FPS, based around saving a town from a plague, contending with complex interpersonal dynamics of those within and the war between the traditional and the modernised. This narrative was seen through 3 playable characters, the Haruspecs, Bachelor and Changeling. 14 years later, after a small allotment of titles that never hit the same notoriety, Pathologic 2, arguably both a sequel and a remake, was launched in 2019, thanks to a successful Kickstarter campaign, though it only included the Haruspecs as Artemi Barak's route. And that brings us to the exciting news that after years of speculation and concern, earlier this month, Pathologic 2 was confirmed to have an alternate playable character in the works, Daniil Dankovsky, the Bachelor. While it was known the studio always wanted to do the 2 other routes, their funding has been a problem in the past, though COVID-19 appears to have given their finances that final push. Seeing a game about a lethal plague in a downtrodden town succeed in a time like this is incidentally one of the best examples of gratification through taking control of the media. For me, however, this confirmation couldn't come soon enough. Pathologic is unique in the way it interplays the themes of its playable characters against each other, and frankly, only having the Haruspecs left things misbalanced. His route is focused on tradition, valued cultures. It has an emphasis on family to the point where the Haruspecs is essentially able to adopt 2 of the town's orphans, provided they don't die of the plague. The Bachelor is everything the Haruspecs isn't. He's urban, naturally defined to the rules of nature. I mean, the idiot comes to town hoping to stop death entirely. He is that sort of person. And it operates as a perfect counterbalance. His sneering disapproval of the town is bounced back at him, though he finds welcoming arms among the socialites and dreamers that the Haruspecs will not. This difference in perspective is, for me, vital to the player experience. Pathologic is an immersive series with a sinking, oppressive atmosphere. It's easy to lose yourself to the views and positions of these characters, and the Haruspecs only ever told half of the story. Half of the story, that's one of the concerns. Now the news has been confirmed, it's difficult not to worry about some older interviews about the other routes being in different genres. In the original, all 3 routes were the same genre and gameplay feel, difficult survival constraints and brutal use of player agency. No choice was ever a right choice. Nothing was beneficial without fault. Choices had consequences, but unlike games like the Telltale series, not making a choice became a choice in itself. Choosing when to use inaction. It's this narrative structuring that makes Pathologic difficult to talk about, and moving forward, we can only hope that this level of player agency is retained.